might be orchestrating the ongoing violence in Manipur. He said that just as the situation begins to stabilize, new episodes of violence emerge. Justice Mridul, whose tenure as Chief Justice began in October 2023, during the early days of the conflict, retired last month. Speaking at the panel's discussion in Delhi, he said, listen in.
Now's the time for us to reverse this pernicious trend that seems to be heading towards completely upending peace and harmony in Manipur. I don't know what the historical reasons are, but I am beginning to subscribe to the idea that there does seem to be an invisible hand. Whose hand it is not very clear to me yet. There could be a number of factors at play. What their motivation is, what their end game is something we can debate forever. But I'm sure that we haven't gathered here for that purpose. Postmortems can occur later. What must happen now is that peace and normalcy must return to Manipur. We must douse this fire, because if we don't do it now, and if we wait for conflict fatigue, as the professor put it, there may be nothing left to protect.
And now I'm joined by Major General Dr. Rajin Kocher. He's a strategic affairs expert. He understands Northeast, and he has been part and parcel of number of discussions that are taking place on how to resolve Manipur. Thank you so much, sir, for joining me on the show.
For inviting me to your program.
Thank you, sir. It's a pleasure to have you on my show. My question to you is not why. Today my question is going to be, sir, how? And I want to start on this note, how? How can normalcy be restored, sir?
Karthik, it's a very, very searching narrative which has been placed before us today, the how part of it, because everybody is talking why part of it. We need to focus our attention on the how part of it. So, considering the present situation in Manipur, we have a very, very alarming and emergency kind of a situation there, which requires an immediate response. The first important red line is, or a fault line which has happened there is the arming of the civil society. Today, there are more than 8,000 to 10,000 weapons, and these are of the variety of MI-16 rifles, MI-14 carbines, AK-47s, rocket launchers, drones. The latest equipment which we find a nation army fighting with are now with the people of Manipur. So the first and the foremost step, I think, for the government is to realize this now. There are 60,000 troops in Manipur right now, which is close to 2 divisions of the Indian Army. So if you have this sizable number of troops in the state, what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for something very, very serious to happen? It is very surprising that the state chief minister is making a statement that I am helpless. This situation is beyond me. And we have a unified command headquarters which has been established. There is an IPS officer, Kuldeep Singh, there. What is he doing in the last about 5 to 6 months he has been there? Because I don't see any improvement in the situation in Manipur taking place. Therefore, my first recommendation is, please empower this 60,000 troops you have in Manipur to start disarming these militants, I will actually call them, because see, each community today is feeling vulnerable because I talk to both Metis, Kukis, and Nagas, the feeling which I am getting from them is that these arms are for our own self protection because the state government has been unable to protect us. So now we are talking of a failure of law and order in the state. So if that be so, I think the government needs to understand the first aspect is these weapons are not meant for the safety and protection of those people. They should be handed
Okay.
over, and central forces need to take over the state.